Most people react first and think later. Anger, anxiety, and frustration control them because they never learned to control their minds. The Stoics mastered this. They didn't suppress emotion, they governed it. This is emotional discipline in action. 1. The root of emotion. Perception creates feeling. Emotion does not come from events but from interpretation. The Stoics separated stimulus from judgment. Epictetus wrote, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." The insult, the rejection, the delay. None of these contain emotion. The story you attach to them does. Remove the narrative, and the emotion dissolves. When anger rises, examine the thought producing it. Identify the internal dialogue. Reframe the story or silence it. Emotional control begins the moment you recognize perception as the origin of feeling. 2. The dichotomy of control, limit of power. Only two categories exist: what you can control and what you cannot. Everything outside that line, other people, weather, traffic, the past, does not belong to you. Marcus Aurelius stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." If you rage at traffic, you waste energy on the uncontrollable. Redirect attention to your mind's conduct. The external remains fixed. The internal is plastic. Ask, what part of this can I command? If none, release it. Acceptance of limitation produces tranquility. 3. Self-discipline, the architecture of restraint. Impulse weakens the will. Repetition of surrender builds dependency. The Stoics built resilience through deliberate hardship. Seneca called it voluntary discomfort, fasting, cold exposure, denial of luxury, to remind the body that comfort is not necessity. Discipline is emotional armor. Every time you resist an impulse, you thicken that armor. Each denial of gratification forges endurance. Make discipline routine. Wake early, endure cold. Complete what you avoid. Strength of mind is constructed through friction, not ease. 4. Cognitive reframing, neutralizing emotional hijack. Perception molds reality. To reframe is to reclaim power. The Stoics never denied insult or pain. They altered its interpretation. When insulted, they reframed. This opinion reveals the speaker, not me. Emotional detachment is not apathy, it's clarity. Ask, what alternative explanation exists? Replace emotional instinct with rational perspective. Reframing interrupts the automatic emotional loop and restores command to reason. 5. Acceptance, the discipline of surrender. Life is unstable, outcomes uncertain. The Stoic accepts this as nature, not tragedy. Control is internal. Everything external is borrowed and temporary. Epictetus said, "Freedom is the only goal, and that freedom is the result of self-control." Resistance to inevitability breeds suffering. Acceptance is not passivity. It is the release of futile struggle. When confronted with loss, delay, or chaos, recall, this lies beyond my reach. I respond, not resist. Emotional mastery is not the destruction of feeling, but the redirection of interpretation. The Stoic neither represses nor indulges. He governs. He replaces impulse with judgment, reaction with reason. Each pause before response is a victory of the rational mind over the primitive one. Emotions remain, but their tyranny ends when perception is understood. Control is divided. Discipline is exercised. and acceptance is practiced. The Stoic remains calm, not because life is gentle, but because his mind is trained. He sees clearly. He acts deliberately. He endures without complaint. Live governed, not governed by mood. Respond, never react.